Hello, everyone. My name's Kevin. What determines our reality? It's our thoughts. It's not just our thoughts, but the consistency of our thoughts. When you start, okay, when our thoughts are in one area long enough, on one thing, and not broken up by many others, you can start to see those things come visible in your life. Excuse me, I've proven this to myself many times, because something I was just thinking of appears out of the blue. It appears to be out of the blue. And you don't think anything of it until you learn to pay attention. Our thoughts are controlling our reality. For a long time, I thought it was the other way around. Consistent thoughts. See, there has to be a balance. I'm learning. This is something my father has told me. Wise man. These thoughts need to be balanced, and the unbalanced area of the thoughts needs to be on what you want, the areas of your life that you're focused on wanting, not the things that you don't want. See, I was raised to look at what you don't want or what you don't have and want it, or I think a lot of us were taught the wrong way. But you have to be in control of your thoughts, I'm learning. So hard when you're not focused. And there's so many factors that come into that focus. What you're eating, what you're breathing, the environment that you're in, who you're interacting with. And a lot of those times it seems like we don't have a choice. You know, we have these people that we have to be around to work with. I don't know, for me, I was gaslit to a point, and I'm not trying to play the victim here. I'm just explaining how things are and how they were. But everyone played on me like it was a lack of respect, to say the least. It was great disrespect. And I lived and coexisted with these individuals in this environment. Until I said no more. See, I was raised by good people all around. There's certain things you do, certain things you don't. Treat people with respect. And you might not always get treated with respect back. but you still try to be respectful of others. When I woke up, I, there was no respect around me. I was trying to be respectful of others, and they were just using me. The more respect I tried to give, the harder it was, and it seemed like the more disrespect I got. See, I lived with these individuals in this society for years, not knowing what's going on behind closed doors, but always having a feeling, knowing something was off, but not paying attention to that feeling. Because I didn't want to believe that these were my friends, my family, people I had known my whole life. I didn't want to believe that they were lying behind my back, disrespecting me. You know, guys, my kids even got involved in this. They disrespected me. Because while I was running around trying to live a normal life, trying to be happy, I was just being laughed at. The kind of mentality that these individuals have is not a healthy one. I don't know how the process works because I never signed up. For that, I'm thankful. I never sold my soul to that society. I'm selling it to you guys, the truthful ones out there, the light carriers, light bearers, warriors, who want to take control and earn their respect back, take their respect back. No more. I'm not feeding into it anymore. That's what you gotta say. See, I know now my worth. I am worthy. I don't have to have reassurance from anyone else. Until I set that worth myself, I got trampled on. No more. It's time to put a stop to the narcissism. As I mentioned before, this is a spiritual battle. I don't know whether you believe in God, the devil, the universe, mass consciousness, but there is a group conscious. And part of that conscious is negative. Part of it is good. You got to pick a side. You got to choose happiness or fear And I refuse to fear. I'm going to live in my truth. Because that life of bullshit, I'm done with it. If it's not true, I don't want it. If it's not a truthful relationship, whether it be a friend, a partner, I don't want anything to do with it. And if you want happiness, that's where you gotta start. You gotta say enough's enough. I'm done with this shit. And don't try to come after me, because I've had my gut full of the bullshit. Now the truth is coming out. Amen.